Matthew Kwek from Singapore called me, "Oh, Mr. Manning, I see you always say Lord willing. You a Christian?" I said, "Yes, I am." "Oh, wonderful. I thank God for you because my voice feels so much better. I knew that Lord sent you to bless my voice." So he's saving up money now. He's been doing phone lessons with me all the way out in Singapore. And he gave me an endorsement after our second lesson because he was breaking out E's and F's, and now he's singing high C's full out and performing them. And he said, I had studied at the top university with all the top professors, and nothing ever helped. And he says, this is just a miracle. And he gave me an endorsement that reads like a Valentine. So he's saving up his money, and he's taking less phone lessons with me and just splitting them in half and putting the other half away to fly out from Singapore and work with me for a couple of weeks. And a pop star, Ricky Julien from France, maybe some of you have heard of him, maybe you haven't. Anyway, he was in what he called his vocal mire, and he came out. And by the end of the 10 days studying with me every day out there in Nashville, he was singing anything Brian McKnight could sing and doing it easily. Doing it as easy as Sophie just did, and as easy as Morgan does. Singing is easy. This is not rocket science. This is not a golf swing where you're like, this, now like this, now like this, now swing, It's a trick. It's a trick. It is meant to be easy. And when you vocalize it, suddenly, oh my goodness, this is all there is to it. I was miserable from the beginning. My vocal chronology is the worst I've ever seen. It took me 5 years before I even found my head voice. I bounced around from one teacher to the next trying to get through this till I found a teacher in Los Angeles who's had over 100 Grammy winners. And then it suddenly made sense. And then God started helping me to be able to see inside people's voices. When they would sing, I could hear what their vocal cords were doing. I could see it in my mind. And then I would feel what they feel and prescribe against it. Unfortunately, all my singers out-sing me. All of them. Because I had years of terrible training. And I'll tell you, it's a mess out there. You go to the universities, very few people know this. Usually they're vocal cheerleaders. Give it more support, do this, blah, 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 blah. How do I get the vocal cords to stay together? Because I'm breaking. Yes, you can. And would you increase the vocal range with the vocal fry? The increases the vocal range. If I say, hey, if I go, ah, the vocal cords, the sound disappears because the larynx is dropping to go low. But if I keep it stable, hey, no, that's not a lot of sound because I'm a tenor. But that's how you get it. You get it through the, You're not going to have a lot of quality down there. You can only get what you can get because your vocal cords are a certain length and a certain thickness to start out with. So if somebody tells you, you need more power,